Welcome back to the Life Lab, the space where we experiment with ideas, we challenge assumptions, and we unlock our deeper potential. So today we're going to explore a habit that's certainly familiar to me, but familiar to a lot of people, and that is complaining. Why it feels good, why it's so tempting, and why it rarely gets us anywhere. So let's start with honesty. Complaining feels good. It gives us a moment of release, a sense of being seen. It says, it's not fair, I'm not okay with this. Sometimes that's valid, it's necessary. But often it's just a loop, it's a way of staying stuck. So we complain about traffic, weather, queues, tech glitches, and in leadership we complain about culture, systems, people and pace, but rarely does it move us forward. Complaining feels like doing something. We've named a problem, we've expressed frustration, but we haven't actually changed anything. It's like stirring muddy water. There's movement, but there's no clarity. And in leadership, this matters because the energy we bring, especially in moments of challenge, sets the tone. And if we lead with complaint, we invite more of it. And in life, it's the same. We become the person who drains, not the one who lifts. So when I hear someone complain, whether it's a client, a colleague, or even myself, I try to get curious, because beneath every complaint is usually one of three things: a boundary that's not being honoured, a need that's not being met, or a fear that's not being named. So instead of asking, why are you complaining? Ask, what is this really about? What do I want instead? What am I avoiding by staying in the complaint? And that's where growth begins. So I recently worked with a COO, deeply frustrated with her executive peers, and she'd vent in our sessions about lack of accountability, poor communication, endless meetings. And she was right, but she was also stuck. So we explored what was beneath the complaint, and it turned out she felt pretty invisible. She was doing the work, holding the line, but nobody seemed to notice. Once she named that, everything shifted. So she stopped complaining and she started leading. She set some clear boundaries. She asked for what she needed. She became more direct, more visible, more impactful. And while the frustration didn't disappear overnight, the energy changed from passive to proactive. And that shift rippled into her personal life too. So she stopped venting about her partner's habits, started having honest conversations, stopped resenting her schedule, started redesigning it. Because change happens when you change, not when you wait, not when you vent, not when you hope someone else will fix it. There's a simple practice. Use it in work, in life, in relationships. Next time you catch yourself complaining, pause. Ask yourself a few questions. What am I really feeling? What do I want instead? And what's one thing I can do to move forward? This isn't about silencing emotion. It's about reclaiming that agency. Complaining feels good, but it rarely gets us anywhere. So, the invitation: don't just name the problem, name the possibility. Lead the shift in your team, in your home, in your life, in yourself. Because change doesn't start out there, it starts in here. So, thank you for joining me in the Life Lab. And if this sparks something for you, share it, reflect on it, and experiment with it. And until the next time, stay curious, stay grounded.